to episode 41 of the third round. I don't have anyone in the third grade or third round selected, so I'm just going to random pick a guy. I think this is our selection here. And, ouch. So, I reached for this one. He's going to have a hard time making the team. For our 30th pick in the fourth round, we're going to go with a center here. We're going to go with Buck Gruber. Really fast, really strong. So overall, pretty solid. So let's see what we get out of this guy. 65th in overall talent. Pass blocking tight end or center, 94th. So that's a good pick. It's a good pick. Not bad. And the Dolphins took a right guard I was looking at. Hodgman here. Dang it. Dolphins have done that a couple of times. Lions take a linebacker I was looking at, the middle linebacker, Shaquem Barry, but he was rated red, so that makes me nervous. So, I don't know when we pick next. Let me see. 158th, so we got a little bit yet. There's a wide receiver. That's a possibility, but that's really all I have on my list at that part. Wide receiver is gone. There he goes. Mr. Dillard. Emmanuel Dillard. Here we go. Here's our selection. Let me just check something here. Our next selection is at 190. So, need to pick up let's see what we got for watched. 5th round selections. So 5th, 6th, and 2 7ths. And there's plenty of talent. There's this left guard here. Mid 5th rounder. Or right guard, I mean. So, a couple offensive linemen this draft. We're going to go with a right tackle that we're going to look at. Alright, let's see what we get. Good pick. Good pick. Just a good pick. Kind of weak. So, we'll take a look at him later. The Dolphins did it again. That's the running back I was looking at. Michael Stroud. And he took him. Stroud. Amazing. Nice timing, Dolphins. Alright, let's keep. Now the right tackle that I was looking at, Malcolm Rickard, went to the Seahawks, so. Gonna be an interesting draft again. I'm gonna go left guard. Boy, we drafted a lot of offensive linemen then. We've got a strong safety, right end, free safety, wide receiver, center, right guard. But we got a mid 7th round pick, which won't be available at the 22nd pick. This guy, run block, pass block, tall blocking, very athletic, gonna be weak, so he's just a pass blocker. Or let's see what we got for just the availables. And we got wide receivers to look at. We got these 2 wide receivers that are undrafted talent. Nothing really jumps out at me on those. And they're going to be available anyways. So back to our watched. This one's a pretty safe bet. Like, I don't want another strong safety. And this tight end, I might pick him up with the last. I might go quarterback and tight end for the 7th round. That's what I think I'll do. I'll pick up this left guard. We're just going to go offensive lineman like crazy this time. Here we go. Let's see what we got. 72 overall, 112 in overall talent. So there we go. That makes up for a bad 3rd rounder. So, alright. I'll mark this down and keep going. Drafting the quarterback, he was just taken by the Redskins. Well, that's unfortunate. So we're probably going to go cornerback or wide receiver. Definitely the tight end at the end, though. I'm going to take this cornerback with a great combine. He's going to be very athletic, but terrible in coverage. Really terrible in coverage. And see what we can do with him. So hopefully we get lucky here. Let's see what we got. Yep, totally not a great pick. Alright, here's our last pick. And we got 3 players on it. Bo Battle, possession wide receiver with terrible statistics. Another strong safety that, I don't know, and a blocking tight end. And we're going to try this guy out. Bam. 70 in overall true talent. Blocking tight end. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. We'll see if he makes the team. Check the average of my picks and averaged over a negative 61 versus true talent versus draft selection. That third round pick was pretty brutal. And the cornerback I just picked up, that was very athletic, but not so good at his job. It was pretty brutal. There are just a few players left on my draft board. Bo Battle and Sanchez Red. So we'll just see if they get picked. They did not, so they are going to be unrestricted free agents. So I don't think you can look at them yet. Nope, you can't do it. You can't cherry pick them. So this is our draft picks. What round we picked them and how much they cost. And their overalls. So we can see that we got a 78 right end, 75 strong safety, center, left guard, free safety, and then him. We can kind of look at everybody's. I guess we can look at everybody's first round pick real quick and see what we see. Oops. They picked him 31st overall, quick development right tackle. You know, I'll just go over the list myself and see what we get for that. Let me just look at the Dolphins. They selected so many players that I was looking at. Which one? Michael Stroud. Let's go by overall. Ooh, they got a second round superstar. Ooh, wow, left end. That's nice. That was a 73. Normal development. Antonio Spiller was a late pick. Quick development. See, that's pretty nice too. Yeah, they did pretty good. Let's see what do we got for yeah, I'll just go over it. All right, guys, I'll be back in a little bit. The 49ers here, they had a whopping 3 draft choices, and they picked a superstar running back in the first one. In the second round, they got a slow running back. So I know who's making the team there. That was all they had. That was amazing. All right, guys, here's what I consider the worst pick in the draft. This guy was picked with the 2nd pick overall by the Eagles. I mean, he's not terrible, but you want an impact player for a left tackle. And the player picked 6th overall was a left tackle, and he's better. The player picked 8th overall was a tackle, and he's better. The player picked 16th overall was a tackle, and he's better. And I think that's it for the tackles. So I think, the Eagles had the worst pick. Now, let's go to who I would assume is going to be the next Luke Kuechly. Was one of the guys that I spotted. I said, man, that guy's going to be good. And lo and behold, with the 15th pick overall, transferred Blackburn. And that's pretty solid. He's already in the top 13, and he just started. His man coverage needs a little work. Is it pass rushing one? Prototype. No, just prototype. So it's a pretty solid pick. And the cornerback that I thought I was going to draft, but the Chargers took him, or the Jags took him right before me. This cornerback right here, Donovan Hamilton, I'm kind of glad I didn't get him. I mean, 79 overall, but he's slow development. I'll take my 78 overall, which I've moved to defensive tackle, and he's jumped to an 84 quick development, so he's my new defensive tackle. He just took Kenny Clark's spot, so Kenny Clark just now has been relegated to third tackle. As far as people in the top 50 that were better than my pick, in my opinion, because you know, I guess I didn't really need a defensive tackle, but it's a pretty solid whatever. There was one, and I could have got him instead of that guy. Oops. Sorry. I just instead of drafting him, I could have drafted, and it's all hindsight, you know. Dolphins. I can't spell Dolphins. Their left end they took in the second round. Superstar development. Pretty solid. Now it's pretty solid. He's a pass rusher. Speed rushing left end. So, but I think that I got a good defensive tackle that's going to be able to stop the run, help stop the run. We were pretty good against the run last year, so with this guy in the middle now too, that's gonna be good. I mean, it's all power, no speed, so we just work on his rushing ability. And then the other part of it, none of the higher end picks were steals. I mean, they were all just kind of average. Oh, and you know, the other reason that guy was so good was the Blackburn guy. He's 21. He's the youngest of the top 15s. So none of the higher end picks were any good. So, but I got some solid players that will help us get through our. I mean, I'm gonna work on getting a new left guard going here, and it's funny, you change the position of the player and they change. So now Hillman looks like this. So Hillman's got a full body makeover. Defensively, I am going to put Hemingway, a 71 superstar development player. We're going to put him into the focused player. He's going to go in the focus player. McMullen's going to go in the focus player. And Talbert's going to go in the focus player, the 3 superstar development players I drafted. And we'll just go from there. And this team looks like it's kind of solided up a little bit better, you know. I did not get any cornerbacks that were worth a darn, so we're gonna stick with the 5 here. And that's going to be our 5 cornerbacks. And Dobbins here, he's slow development, so he's going to always struggle. But we're going to put McKellen up 1, and Clay Matthews is going to back up Jordan Cameron. So it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm probably going to make Big B the starter over Blake Martinez, because Big B has 83 speed. No, it's Joey Rumpf. Joey Rumpf is going to be the one. He's 86 speed, and he's going to be our left outside linebacker. And Sheldon Palon is going to be our right outside linebacker. And as soon as Hemingway gets up to speed, I'm going to have him switch out with Quentin Rollins and put Quentin Rollins into the backup position. And Daly is our other one that we drafted, but he is slow development, so he's going to really struggle to get a position on the team. So I think I've gone over enough. I have do a lot of work for the draft. It took a couple hours, so let's advance to preseason. There we go. 2021 season is now underway. A couple of players I was interested in that did not get drafted, Bo Battle and maybe Sanchez Red. So I think I'm going to sign them to just 1-year deals and stick them on the team and throw them on the practice squad. And if they're, well, he's here, so I can sign him. But right? Can I have enough salary cap? Oh, I got plenty of salary cap. So, yeah, we'll do that. We'll sign Bo Battles and Sanchez Red that were on my undrafted list and add them to the team. Here's the strong safety I was looking at. So Sanchez Red, we'll sign him too as kind of a practice squad player if he makes it that far. Here's a quick look at the preseason game number 1 where the Green Bay Packers beat the Raiders 31-6. Connor Cook and Nick Wire dueled it out. I didn't look at the team statistics yet, but I can imagine that Aaron Rodgers, 8 for 800 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oof, whoa, what a preseason. Derek Carr, nice job, Derek. Rushing wise, Nick Wire averaged, he ran for 94 yards. Oh my goodness. He's a, scrambling quarterback. There's Daly. Albert's our starter. Nice, I like that. Receiving. We'll just look at the, Packers only. Randall Cobb. London Moulton. One more, sorry. Last thing would be the Packers defense. Let's see, do we get any sacks? Clay Matthews got a sack. Nice job, Clay. 2 interceptions. Marshawn Dobson is in Quentin Rollins. Good. And then the tackles. You can see, there we go. Lots of players. That was it. That was the first preseason game. Hopefully there was no injuries. Hello, wonderful Packer fans and watchers of this series. This is the end of the preseason recap. We only have one injury. It's a 4-week injury, and it's our backup middle linebacker. Let's just take a quick look at the stats from, hopefully not around the league, just our team. Nick Wire, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, 66 completion percentage passage. Aaron Rodgers on fire with a 3 touchdown, no interception, 82%, great rating. Receiving, rushing, Dylan Smallwood led the way, but Nick Wire was right behind him. That was a shocker. He ran the ball a lot for some reason. Here's our leading wide receivers, London Morton. There we go. And defensively, the sacks were good. Henry Merrow, he's going to be starting. Nick, there we go. Got that. And interception wise, we had a few of those. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have our I would like to tell you that breaking news that we traded away George Cadet, our 5th round pick from 2 years ago, for a Bengals 2nd round in 2023, 2 years from now, in their 5th round 2 years from now. So George Cadet has no longer been on the team. As far as players cut, we cut our fullback that we drafted. Right now my poor computer is posting a video on YouTube and converting one over, so I'm not sure the screen will even change what you'll see, but you can see that it was 37-6 Green Bay over Carolina Panthers, and the Carolina Panthers were, as you know, the Super Bowl losers last year, so that was a great showing by the Packers. 75% completion rating for Aaron Rodgers there. Let's just quickly look at the stats. The Packers also beat the Lions, so they are 2-0. It was a lot closer, even though the Lions' Matthew Stafford went out of the game with an injury. See Aaron Rodgers, he threw an interception, and then Damaris Randall came through and got the ball back. Let's look just at the Packers' rushing attack. It was a lot of yards, but averages are great. Receiving, Brady had a great game, and he is hurt. He's got an injury thing next to him, so I'm not sure what happened to him yet. We'll find out. And defensively, Cam Jordan had a great game. Cam sack Cam. Ermi Morrow, he had a great game too. So they each had a sack and a half. That was the total. And then Damaris Randall with the interception. So the Packers are 2-0 and looking pretty solid. Hopefully they didn't lose their starting wide receiver for a long period of time. We'll find out. All right, guys, we got the next week, and now we can start seeing who needs contracts. Clinton Dix wants a 4-year contract, 87 speed. Oh, man, that is going to be a tough one to consider. And let me look real quick here. Right, and the next one in the list there, I'm just going to grab my little spreadsheet here and pull up my draft tracker. And switch by name. This is our first pick in the 2018 draft, so he's looking for some big money. Oh, he's looking for some really big money. 10-year. David Bakhtiara, 29 years old. Our punter wants Clinton Dix, and man, amazing. None of these players are really old. They're just getting, well, he is, but getting up there in the age. All right, so that was that, and then we got to look at our scouting, and that's where we're going to end the episode. So let's just take a look at what they show for the top couple of picks. They're figuring we're picking 31st, so we're going to lose the Super Bowl. We got lots of high-end left tackles. Oh, halfback from Wisconsin, #1 overall. Oof. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Episode 41 is over.